Alright guys, for this video I'm showing you guys how to use a spectrophotometer. So let me get this video started. And the first step would be to turn it on after plugging it in. And basically it's going to go through this little mode where it's warming up and it's initializing all its steps and programs. So you're going to have to wait a little bit, so I'm going to fast forward this part. And right here, after it's done initializing all its modes, you're going to select the mode Modern Spec 200E Modern Interface, and you're going to use this to be able to measure the absorbance of your solution. And then you're going to go and make sure that your absorbance mode or your measurement mode is set to absorbance, and you're going to select the desired wavelength. And for me, I selected it at 675. And after you do that, you're going to open up the little cube right there, and you're going to get a Kim wipe and grab your blank, which is the distilled water, and you're going to make sure you clean it off so that it doesn't affect the zero in any way with any fingerprints or anything. You're going to put it in, and then you're going to close the device up. And basically right here, you're going to click the button in the very middle at the top, which is the 0 button. So you're going to 0 it, and that's going to take a couple of seconds. So you're just going to have to wait for that. Now that it's zeroed, you can open up your device again and take out the blank, which was the distilled water again. And now you're going to make sure you grab your solution, which is the Kool-Aid mix, and the water. And you're going to make sure you clean it with your Kim wipe. You're going to put it in there, just like the last time. You're going to close it. And now the machine's going to measure the absorbance. So, since we have it set at, let me rewind that, since we have it set at 675, that's just in the red zone. So that's going to match with the Kool-Aid color, because then it's going to be able to measure direct absorbance. And we basically measure absorbance of the Kool-Aid sample to be able to see, well, we do it to multiple Kool-Aid samples, but we do it so that we can basically have the, we can kind of be able to see how as the concentration of the Kool-Aid mix increases, then so does the absorption. So we had multiple samples of Kool-Aid mix mixed in with water, and we knew how much Kool-Aid mix was in there, which is the concentration, and we mixed it to get the absorption. And basically, we had an unknown sample of Kool-Aid mix, and we didn't know how much Kool-Aid mix was in the sample. So what we did is we measured it, and then we got the absorbance of that. And we did this so that we can compare the absorbance of the unknown sample with the known samples to be able to gauge how much the concentration was, to get a little estimate. And basically, since the concentration of the Kool-Aid is increasing, so the color of the water or the liquid is becoming darker, and so does the absorbance, because it's since it's darker, it's absorbing more color, and less color and light is passing through it. And one more time as to why we blank the machine is so that we basically zero out the solvent when we mix it with the solution, so that we can have a baseline absorbance as to what the absorbance is of the Kool-Aid mix.